Hello everyone, Terminator Fan 1984 here, and welcome back to Roblox. Today we're not playing Sound Simulator, we're playing Rails of DG County. We're in El Dorado, which is one of the stations here, and now we're all the way back in time. We went back to 1946. So this is it's a game that takes place back in 1946. And there's Clipper over there, one of my friends. I have played this game before with Fluffy, BC, Alex. I think I also played this game before. I could be wrong, but yeah, we're gonna drive the. I'm gonna drive URY51, a locomotive I have driven before in this game, and here is something. Now, we are gonna pull a coal train. We're gonna be pulling gondolas from. Oh yeah, the points to do that at times. From not mistaken, that's where sound. That's points there, points there. No, wait. Let's not switch the points actually. Those points are set with us. Let's make the more back up. Good thing this came out peaceful. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, but actually while we're here, let's spawn. Now, I usually go. Now, we're not going to do a mixed freight. We're going to keep it as usual. We're going to spawn some high-top gondolas instead of the regular gondolas. After that, we're going to get number 51 here onto the back of the train. As you can tell here, we are going to be, of course, holding. Now, there are rules this game has, so we can only hold a certain amount. We can't do like a long freight. So, we'll be right back once the train's fully assembled. Alright, we got our train assembled. Now, I should have mentioned this earlier, but this game takes place in between two different states. Utah and between Utah and Colorado. So we are currently leaving from El Dorado, Colorado. Now, if you play this game, do not keep going on this track, because there's sidings over there. This is all the way on the main line. Yeah. Now, you may know how the sand is on. Oh, yeah, hold on a minute. I've got to show you what happens if y'all, if you're new to this game or have played it before, you know what happens. If you haven't, this happens. Which is what I love about this game. We can have wheel slip and not have any issues with, not really have issues. You can have issues with grip and all. Now, the The controls for this are A, deep brake, Q and E don't do anything, B, it does the bell, T is for whistle here, Shift P is pre-cam. Now you can see the snow here, but with a little bit of a button hit, you can hide the snow. I'll set our time of day. So we can set it to midnight, sunrise, or sunset. I actually like how it looks in sunset, so I'm gonna keep it like this. Oh yeah, as you can tell, we have to refuel our locomotives. So I'm gonna pull this train all the way up to Era, or down. Yeah, it might be. Never mind. Whatever direction. I think it goes up or down Era. Now, there are various places we can pass by. For example, this part of the track here takes you to Dayton Mines of the Elgin Coal Company. Matter of fact, while we're here, we can actually now. Art does that. It controls the lever here, so we can make it go in reverse or forwards. Oh, I hear diesel. There goes the diesel. Now, I gotta be honest, in this game, I've never driven a diesel before. Not once. But these locomotives have been, well, actually, never mind about the locomotives and all that, but, we'll talk about this locomotive here. Now, this locomotive is, of course, going a little bit slow and all. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're on a slope, so this is what happens if we go down the slope. Now, do not do this if you have, you know, don't do this if you have, like, peaceful mode off, because you're gonna be that would be getting you in trouble if you do that. Yeah, I could have done on the slope a little bit more there, but yeah, I guess I didn't have enough. Guess I wasn't paying attention much to the slope. Alright, going on a switch, which doesn't really do much for us. Now, we are a Malay mobile. Or just Malay, actually. What my friend Southern says, mallet. I think it does it to annoy people, though. Might be on another slope. Let's check, just be sure. Yeah, we're on a slope. Let's ride it out. Y'all get to see the run. Now, like I say, do not do this with peaceful mode, you know, off. Do it when it's on, or if you're on a private server by yourself. Right, gotta shovel more coal into the firebox. I don't think we're dropping in speed. Never mind, we'll pick up speed. Just as long as we don't apply the brakes, we should be fine. Up, there's a slope up ahead. Yep, we're gonna ride this out. Now, as we speak, this locomotive, of course, actually, I forgot to turn on something. Holy moly, we're going fast on this whole thing. Hey, yo, slowing down, let's wait. Let the locomotive carry on. Now, we are, of course, heading all the way down. You gotta be careful on some of these areas, because, well, the points, you don't want to switch points on you at the wrong time, because if you do, you might get sided. We are now heading down track to where we have to go, of course. Well, he's up track, I mean, because if I remember what Fluffy told me, Aaron is uphill, not downhill. But we actually have to head to Tumbleweed, which is here. Now, despite how this place is, we are still going there. Oh yeah, now, of course, W and S, of course, bottle. I'm not quite sure I said that earlier, I kind of forgot. Now, I don't know if there's any other keybinds that control locomotives, and if someone could mention it in the description, that would be nice. Not description, the comments, that would be nice. Oh, yep, we're probably starting to push Aaron. Shovel more coal into the firebox. Here's Aaron. One of the places we could spawn at. Now, let's get this locomotive. Now, up here, I think around here at Tumbleweed, we are going to refuel on water. So we can, you know, get ready for what we have to do. Anyways, if we head off to where, if we head up to where the, where Tumbleweed is, we are going to be doing the usual. We're going to refuel on water. We also got to get some, you know, gotta get some coal, which we can unload over at El Dorado. Listen to that locomotive. Alright, we're here at Tumbleweed. Now, like I say, we are going to refill on water. Yeah, actually, yeah, let's see that. Let's refill on water here at, Tumbleweed. Water tower here, which is pretty But now, will we fill this? There's an animation which I wish had shown. Or at least I wish we had more time to show it. It shows we filling water. Now, we are going to, let's say, now this, we are going to, of course, head over to where the chute is, or the hopper, I mean, or whatever it is precisely, to unload, to load up all the coal. Let's slow down. Oh, we gotta refuel on coal too over here. Now, let's pick up some speed. I don't know why we're stuttering there. I think someone here was a diesel. Whoops, didn't mean to hit the... Now, can't do this at a certain angle, because when they start at a certain angle, at a certain point, the gondola, if we have it where it's between the gondola, it will not work. Now, I am going to say that now we are pulling the amount of cars needed that would be making sure this train did abide by this game's rules, which is making sure that the train is somewhere around under 13. Get this ready. Okay, yeah, so watch this. It won't count because, you know, we're between the stuff there. So we're between the gondolas. Now, let's do it like this. There you go. Now we got 3 more gondolas to fill with coal. I told my friend Fluffy, this kind of reminds me a little bit more like burnt logs. Don't know why. Maybe due to how it looks. So, nope. Now we got 1 more gondola to fill. Then we can set off back to El Dorado. Up, that happened. Like that for now. Let's fill. Okay, the coal is in the gondola. Let's get moving, shall we? Wait, before I go, wheel slip time. No, right, no wheel slip. Oh well. What if I'm the Sanders? And let's turn off the throttle. As I said once before, and so again, don't do this if you have people mode off, or if you have, or if actually do this in a private server, or if you have people mode on. Just don't do people mode off or in a public server. Yeah, we're going over the limit. Once we get back down, we'll do, we'll branch it. Oh, we are nearly at 45. Letting the momentum carry us down. Alright, let's open the throttle. There we go. Alright. Coal is firebox is filled. And we will be doing our usual. There they go. Like the train. Don't know what they were about to do. Hope it wasn't something bad. Now, with a hauling tail all the way to El Dorado. Now, if memory serves me right, none of these locomotives are around anymore. Which is a shame, really. I like these locomotives. Well, actually, no, it's not like I love these articulated tank engines. Now, we are going to be hightailing it all the way back to El Dorado, which is in Colorado. Slow down deals with any water and all that may be left in the tank, or the engine itself. Got drain here too. Oh yeah, hold it. Not much detail in the body there, but to be expected. I don't think there's any interior shots of these locomotives. We are currently just making our way up to go fuel the we have refueled the locomotive. Making our way to El Dorado. Now, on our way to El Dorado. Now, we're all going to see you. Matter of fact, I got a better idea. Now, as you can tell, free cam doesn't really get affected much by the, you know, how where the locomotive is. So it's not like swinging around a whole bunch or something. So I'm gonna sit it right here. I'm not really able to get in the middle precisely. But Yeah, you should hear a locomotive from the way. In fact, there it is now. Look at that. Now, we should be pulling in on one of the destinations we passed by earlier. Oh, look how the wheels look and the light shines on them. Now, as we speak, as we are traveling on the rails, passed by the bridge here. I was expecting to see somebody race by in a, you know, race by in a, handcart. Now, as we speak, we are currently going through, well, where we are having to go through now. Alright, so just be doing our usual round here. So right now we are just finding our time by just waiting around or just riding around the rails smoothly. ready? Well, that's not ready, but we are currently doing what we can. We are going to be, right now we are just going to be, I think we're actually probably halfway there, if not maybe a quarter. Wait, oh man, firebox. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, yeah, we were a quarter done with the trip. Alright, so after we get to El Dorado, I'll unload the coal off screen. And after that, I'll unload one of the hoppers to let y'all, gondolas, and let y'all see how it looks. Alright, we're heading up to, you know, up there's another locomotive up ahead. Let's switch the points quickly. Now, instead, I'll unload the rest of this off screen, but here's what happens when you unload it here. I'll admit, that is cool. Now, I'll be right back. We're gonna go for a diesel this time. Alright, so we're now in a diesel. We're setting it to the 4th notch. R controls this, of course. Setting it back to the neutral. Here's what the horn sounds like on this locomotive. Which we of course are going to clear, and we'll go for the other locomotive. There is a non-canon, there's a whole bunch of non-canon locomotives. Won't really check them out here. So also these, here's a hand car. And here's that one diesel people drive. Nuh-uh, that's a little white notation. Nuh-uh. No, it doesn't have, well, interior, but its controls the same. Now, there is a locomotive here that y'all might like, or probably don't like. We are gonna drive it. It's one of these locomotives. Oh yeah, it was this one. The one that has a white note touchscreen. Nuh-uh. Now this is a little locomotive, and you may notice its water is slow. Well, we're actually going to run into its head, because y'all get to see what will happen when we run ahead. So we're going to run it dry. y'all can see what's gonna happen if you run it dry. It doesn't have much speed. It is a little thing. So it goes 12 miles per hour. Up, water's going down. Matter of fact, let's go into the siding and do this. Let's not go to the let's not go into the main line. Now, I'm hoping we can have boiler explosion around here. If we can't, guess we'll have to do it on the main line. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to do it on the main line. Oh, okay, water level just dropped off. I don't think we'll actually be doing the siding here. So I'm gonna keep it around here. Uh-oh. What happens when the boiler goes? Oh! Okay, that just happened. Yeah, as you can tell, it can harm you and kill you. That was a boiler. That happened. But yeah, we're gonna run all the way back to the spawn area here, and matter of fact, no, let's not go to the spawn area. Let's teleport to Aaron and do it again. Matter of fact, let's not do it again. Oh, a minute. Well, I hope the best that person doesn't get in trouble. Because they're pulling around 16 cars. And, wait a minute, are they using a passenger car? Oh no, they're using a caboose, that's good. So, let's look around the houses here, actually, while we're out here. Spawns are here. Actually, while we're here, let me go get number... there's a locomotive here that, has its whistle that could be changed. So we're gonna go here to the sheds. It's in Steam, I think. Nope. 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 Not that one. It was, here it is, number 20. At least I think it was this locomotive. Just the same whistle as that's the locomotive I drove the other time. Now, I could be wrong, it could be a different number 20. But, yeah, oh man, I don't think it's this number 20. There could be another number 20, I think. I would have to... Let's go back into Steam stuff. Right, number 40, that's the locomotive we blew up earlier. Actually, while we're here, let me show y'all something involving 476. Look at that little thing, inscription there on the smokebox door. Someone did the same thing they did on the big boy. Put chalk on it. Now, I think that's everything we will be doing. I gotta admit, this game is fun, and if you love narrow gauge locomotives here in the United States, you would love this game. I hope you have a good day or night, depends on what time zone you're watching this in. I'll see you later. Bye!